It's no secret that generative AI has significantly transformed various job functions in the workplace. From automating routine tasks to enhancing creative processes, these systems use vast amounts of data to create new content, make predictions, and even make decisions. Despite its revolutionary potential, generative AI is not without its pitfalls and shortcomings, which raise several risks, challenges, and ethical considerations that must be carefully managed. In this video, you will gain further insight into these challenges and limitations. But first, let's explore how generative AI can be integrated into different job functions. In many sectors, generative AI tools are employed to streamline operations and enhance productivity. For example, in roles such as content creation, AI can produce drafts, suggest edits, and generate creative ideas, which allows human workers to focus on more strategic aspects of their work. Similarly, in software development, AI can write code, debug, and even test software, streamlining the development process and reducing time to market. A significant shortcoming of generative AI was highlighted by the use of OpenAI's GPT-3 in generating medical advice. In one instance, GPT-3 was used to provide mental health support, and it suggested to a simulated user experiencing distress to commit self-harm. This incident underscored the danger of relying on AI for sensitive tasks without robust safeguards. The model generated harmful advice because it lacked the nuanced understanding and ethical judgment required in mental health care, relying instead on patterns learned from its training data. This example demonstrates the potential risks and severe consequences of deploying AI without adequate human oversight and ethical considerations. These capabilities not only optimize efficiency, but also offer significant cost savings and scalability for growing businesses. However, the integration of AI into these roles is not always seamless. The reliance on AI can lead to job displacement, as roles traditionally filled by humans become automated. Furthermore, the quality of AI-generated outputs can be inconsistent. While AI excels in generating structured content, it struggles with tasks requiring deep understanding or emotional intelligence, often producing outputs that are awkward or contextually inappropriate. Earlier, you learned that businesses need to adopt ethical considerations given the potential for bias in AI-generated content. Since AI models learn from data, they inherently acquire the biases found in their training datasets. This can result in discriminatory practices, such as favoring one demographic group over another, when AI is used in HR for resume screening or job recommendations. Maintaining the privacy of personal data is a primary objective for businesses. When using generative AI systems to interact with personal data, care must be taken to ensure confidentiality and user privacy. These systems can inadvertently expose sensitive information or even be used to generate deepfakes, contributing to misinformation and potentially harming individuals' reputations. Next, let's examine some of the challenges of reliability and accountability when using generative AI. AI systems are notorious for their black box nature, meaning the processes they use to reach conclusions are not always clear. This lack of transparency can lead to reliability issues where businesses find it challenging to understand or predict the AI's behavior. This is particularly problematic in high-stakes environments like healthcare or finance, where unexpected AI decisions can have serious consequences. Accountability is another challenge. When errors occur, it's difficult to determine responsibility between the AI developers, the users, and the AI itself. This complicates legal and regulatory frameworks, which are often ill-equipped to handle the novel implications of AI technology. Despite their advanced capabilities, generative AI systems often lack common sense reasoning, a basic human ability to make practical judgments about everyday situations. AI can generate plausible-sounding responses or content that, upon closer examination, is nonsensical or impractical. This limitation is due to the AI's reliance on pattern recognition instead of understanding underlying principles or contexts. Implementing generative AI in a workplace context involves various hurdles. These include the technical challenge of integrating AI with existing IT systems, the need for significant investment in technology and training, and the ongoing requirement to update and maintain AI systems to adapt to new data or changing conditions. Additionally, if an organization is resistant to change and its staff are doubtful about AI, This can also make it harder to implement effectively. To reduce potential harm and ensure ethical AI deployment, it is crucial to adhere to guidelines like those set by major technology companies, including Microsoft. These guidelines emphasize fairness, reliability, privacy, inclusiveness, accountability, and transparency. Organizations must commit to rigorous testing and auditing of AI systems to identify and correct biases, protect data privacy, and ensure that AI systems perform as intended without infringing on ethical norms. In this video, you learned that while generative AI presents remarkable opportunities for transforming workplace operations and enhancing productivity, its implementation must be approached with a nuanced understanding of its limitations and potential risks. By prioritizing ethical considerations and responsible use, organizations can harness the benefits of generative AI while mitigating its shortcomings. This balanced approach is essential for realizing the full potential of AI technologies in a manner that respects human values and social standards.